This is Caitlin, your host of the No Sleep for Dramas podcast, where we get no sleep and survive on coffee to watch just one more episode at night. Welcome back. We are here doing another podcast episode, and it is the end of November / we are in December now. This episode is the November 2024 wrap-up. I cannot believe we are in December. I can't believe this year is almost over. As per usual, November has flown by and I have not completed a lot of dramas in November. Listen, we knew this would happen, right? For the past 2 or 3 years, November has not been my month. November, I get really busy, as we all know. I don't have time, and I end up completing 0 to 1 dramas in this month. 2024 is no different. Even though there is still Thanksgiving in this past month in November, I actually had some one-off events that I also had to attend. I was even more busy than usual, and I was away spending time with family and friends, which is why I have not completed a bunch of dramas in November, and I'm also really behind on my drama watching right now. I have a lot of catching up to do in December. I have a lot of dramas to complete in December because I am still recording podcast episodes in December. This means I have a lot of drama watching to do and get caught up and hopefully finish out the year strong, and my watch list going into 2025 won't be a billion dramas long. That being said, because November I did not complete a bunch of dramas, I'm going to be talking about dramas in December, but also maybe some rumored ones, which I normally don't do, because if I didn't, this episode would be 15 minutes long. That also means, though, that this episode probably will be shorter than most wrap-up episodes have been. I apologize if it is shorter than you're used to for my podcast episodes. It is what it is, I hope everybody, if you are in the US, I hope everybody has had a good Thanksgiving. I am recording this on December 2nd. It is just after Thanksgiving. I actually got back from Thanksgiving today, so I'm sitting down and recording this for you to come out later this week. But if you're in the US and you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a good holiday. I hope you ate a lot of food and spent some quality time with your friends and family. We are in December. We are in the last month of the year. If you have never listened to a wrap-up episode, here's the format of my wrap-up episodes. We have the dramas I've completed that I will talk about, which means the dramas I've completed in November 2024. If I had dropped any dramas in the past month, that would come next. I did not drop anything in November, so I will be skipping that section. And then the last part of this episode, we'll be talking about all the dramas I'm excited for in the upcoming month, which means all of the dramas I'm excited for in December 2024 that is coming up. And as I said, there's a couple that I am excited for, but less than normal, so I am going to talk about some of the rumored ones, which I normally don't do. But we will get to that when we get to that. First, we're going to talk about the dramas or movies I completed in November. Technically, I completed 2 things. One is an Asian drama. Another is a movie I actually saw with my family during Thanksgiving, so I will also mention that. It is in my blog post. It is not an Asian movie. I'm still going to mention it, though, because I did watch it in November. It is what it is. As I explained above, I only completed 1 drama in November. I also completed the movie, as I was just saying, and we knew this was going to happen. Some Novembers in the past, I did not complete anything, so I'm happy I at least completed 1 drama. There are many reasons why this happens every year, and I explained some reasons above, like the holidays. Some other reasons I did not mention is because it is unique to this year, and I'm not going to get into all those reasons, but I think it is safe to say that I just won't ever complete a lot of dramas in November of any year, and maybe I just plan not to start any new dramas because I know I never have the time to in November anyways. I really also did not start anything new in November this past month. One of the goals of December is I'm going to clear as much of my current watch list before we hit 2025. So I'm not starting 2025 with a bunch of dramas I should have finished in 2024. That is one of the goals. We'll see how many dramas I actually start in December. The one and only drama I completed in November is one I have talked about and raved about a lot. I will rave about it again. That is The Judge from Hell. It's a Korean drama. You can watch it on Hulu in the US or Disney Plus in other regions of the world. This Korean drama will definitely be in my end of the year list of favorite Korean dramas of 2024, hands down. We have some slim pickings when it comes to dramas this year in 2024 from a lot of countries, I hear. But for Korean dramas, for me specifically, I have not as many Korean dramas in 2024 so far that I've liked. I was happy to find The Judge from Hell because it was a pleasant surprise. I loved Park Shin-hye in this role. I loved how unapologetically evil she was. She did play a demon. But I also loved her character's progression through the story. The chemistry between her and Kim Jae-young was great. I'm glad to see him back on my screen. I think this is the first drama he did after a while. Was it military service? It might have been military service. I don't remember. But it's great to see him back. I hope to see more of him in the future. I'm also glad that people are discovering him through this drama. I've been watching him for a while. I love him, but I always am happy to see people discover new actors and actresses through dramas and appreciate actors and actresses I have loved because I've been watching dramas for so long. I'm not a gatekeeper here. I like people finding the people I love. That's always nice to see. I personally love the story and the lore that went into this drama. That being said, I will say there is a trigger warning for The Judge from Hell because it is quite violent. I mean, the entire story of this drama is you have a demon that possesses a judge in the human realm and punishes criminals by making them relive the crimes that they did to other people. Not only are you seeing the crimes that the criminal originally does to his or her victims, you see it again when this demon punishes them. It is double the violence, just given the format and how this story plays out. Trigger warning for sure. It is very, very violent. There was also one thread of this story that did not wrap up at all by the end of this drama and left me with some questions. It's not the perfect drama, but overall, I still found it very entertaining. I'm glad I clicked play on this one. I'm glad I finished it. Thank God, in November. This is one of those dramas that I kind of wish that I had saved to binge because I was enjoying it so much and it was sort of hard to watch it week by week as it was airing. So I did manage to save up a couple and do mini binges here and there, but eventually I did catch up again. Overall though, still recommend this one. It's very entertaining. It's definitely a drama up my alley because I love crime and thriller dramas. Definitely would recommend this one to anybody who loves those genres, and this is one of the good ones of 2024 in my opinion. That is the only drama that I finished in November, and now I'm going to briefly discuss the movie that I watched with my family. I went and saw the Christmas action movie Red One over the holiday. That is the one that stars The Rock. It's about basically, without giving too much away, it's a Christmas movie and The Rock is the bodyguard to Santa, and something happens to Santa and he has to go rescue him with Chris Evans, who is a human. You have these mythical beings fighting each other and then a human running around also fighting these mythical beings, and you have a bunch of legends and lore that comes with Christmas that are interwoven into the story, and it's basically a action-packed Santa feel-good Christmas movie. I quite enjoyed this movie. I went in with very low expectations, and it's entertaining. It's kind of one of those movies that you go in, you watch, you turn your brain off, you kind of just enjoy it for 2 hours, and then you're done. And it was decently done. It was entertaining. Yeah, it was cliche. I mean, if you've seen any of the Rock movies, you've kind of seen it all. But it's one of those stupid movies you kind of enjoy. And I saw it with like my entire extended family. So there was like 20 of us watching it in the theater. Was it the best movie I've ever seen in my life? No. But I would definitely rewatch it, like when it comes to holiday movies. Definitely is entertaining. Unique in a way that it's a holiday movie because it is an action holiday movie, but it's definitely a Christmas movie. You definitely have Santa. You definitely have elves. You definitely have Christmas lore. Like, it's not like it's Die Hard where there's a debate. Who thinks Die Hard is a Christmas movie? I do. But please comment if you do as well, or if not. But yeah, I would recommend it if you're looking for a movie that kind of is just to watch, celebrate the holidays, kind of different to watch. Not the best movie out there. I don't think it has very good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, but at the same time, I didn't really care. It was still entertaining. It was better than I was expecting, so that was a hit for me. That was the movie I watched, Red One. I saw it in theaters with a bunch of my family. But that is all I watched in November. That's all I completed in November. I shouldn't say watched. That's all I completed in November. An American Christmas movie and the Korean drama The Judge from Hell. Okay, now because I didn't drop anything, we're going to move into December dramas I'm excited for. Since I'm preparing this blog post a little into December, or this recording this podcast episode a little in December, it is December 2nd. I actually can talk about some dramas coming out in December from countries other than Korea because I actually have premiere dates. There also aren't many Korean dramas coming out in December that I'm interested in. We got a little variety in December, and December gave me options. We'll see what I watch, what I don't watch, what I save for 2025, because again, I need to get my watch list under control first. Due to the fact there's like not a lot of dramas that have premiere dates that I'm interested in, I also decided to talk about some rumored Chinese dramas because I don't normally do this because I like to talk about confirmed things, but if I don't talk about rumored Chinese dramas, this podcast episode would be like 20 minutes long. It would just be very short. Enjoy this rare moment where I talk about rumored dramas because it doesn't happen very often. We'll wait and see if the rumors actually come true. I'm curious if they will. I'm curious what I will actually watch in December and complete in December. I hope I complete more than one drama in December, because it would be very disappointing if I didn't, because then I would be going into January with basically most of my current watch list, which I don't want to do. But that being said, I'm also very busy in December, more than usual, because of family and one-off events that normally aren't happening every year. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what actually I end up watching and completing. So first up, the first drama I'm going to talk about is a Korean drama. It's called Light Shop. It will air on Disney Plus and Hulu in the US. Premieres December 4th. I am excited for this upcoming Korean drama for two reasons. One reason is I'm excited for the cast. I feel like when they were talking and announcing the cast for this drama, every announcement of like so-and-so joined Light Shop, so-and-so joined Light Shop, it just got better and better. I mean, it's an ensemble cast for sure. You have people like Joo Ji-hoon and Park Bo-young in it, as well as like just a bunch of really, really heavy hitters, even for the supporting cast. I love a good ensemble cast drama. I love when we get many characters and many stories, and it's just, I always like those types of dramas. I'm very excited about this cast, and it just kept getting better as the names were announced. Another thing to note, the director for this drama is Kim Hee-won, who also did Moving. I think this would be a plus for this drama as well. My second reason is the trailer and synopsis for this drama is sort of reminding me of the Korean drama Missing the Other Side, which is one of my favorite Korean dramas. If you have not watched it, I highly recommend it. If Light Shop turns out to be anything like that Korean drama, I don't know if it will. No idea. But if it does, I will for sure love it. Also, by the way, if you are in the US and you have any idea where Missing the Other Side Season 2 is on a legal platform, please message me and let me know, because I am still waiting to watch Season 2 of that Korean drama. Fun fact, that I just found out as I was writing this blog post or preparing for this podcast episode today. I did not know this until I looked at MDL, but apparently China did a movie adaptation of the webtoon that Light Shop is adapted from last year. It's called Love Life Light. I don't know if I have access to this movie. I don't know if this movie is like anywhere on any streaming sites, but I'm now curious to see if I can find this movie. So, we already had a Chinese movie that was adapted from this same source material as Light Shop. Maybe if I can find a movie, I can do a future versus episode on the podcast to compare and contrast a movie versus an 8-episode Korean drama, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't know. This looks like it's going to be a sad drama. I will tell you that right now, though. It looks like it will be emotional. It looks like it will be sad. So I'm preparing myself for that. That was Light Shop, the Korean drama. Next one I want to talk about is a Chinese drama that I think literally just announced its premiere date today or yesterday. That is Black and White Forest. It's a Tencent drama, and so far that is where I see that it will premiere. It premieres on December 4th. This stars Ding Yushi. He has had quite the year this year. This is his 4th drama to air in 2024. And I actually want to watch all of his dramas that have aired in 2024. I have yet to click play on any of them. I guess I'm adding Black and White Forest to the list. If you look at the poster or look at like the synopsis of the drama, I think it's quite obvious why I'm excited for this Chinese drama. It's a crime drama. So, yeah, crime dramas are my jam. So anytime there's a crime drama, I'm interested in it for the most part. Let me say that name again. Ning Li apparently plays the older cop in this drama. I quite like him from his other dramas. He's a very experienced Chinese actor. He's quite good, in my opinion. I'm curious how this matchup will work and if they will work well together, but I do like both lead actors. It looks like it could be entertaining. I'm still a little iffy on like what the synopsis is because MDL gives a synopsis, but it's a very generic crime drama synopsis. We'll have to wait and see. I do have a bunch of Ding Yushi dramas I still have to watch though, but I have never seen him play a cop before. This also intrigues me. It's a crime drama, though. I'm always excited for these. That is Black and White Forest. It will premiere December 4th. The next drama I want to talk about is Tomorrow and I. It is a Thai drama. It will premiere on Netflix on December 4th as well. I think all the first 3 are all of them. Yeah. First 3 dramas I talk about are all on December 4th. Tomorrow and I kind of stood out to me because it looks really unique. It's apparently a 4-episode anthology series that will premiere on Netflix. It's sci-fi, and if you don't know what anthology means, it means like an episode or 2 episodes are one story. So this drama will be 4 episodes, which means 4 stories, the story in 1 episode. I don't know if they're going to be connected or not. No idea. It looks heavily sci-fi, though, which I have good track records when it comes to anthology series, when it comes to sci-fi. One that comes to mind automatically is the Korean anthology series SF8. I think that premiered at least 3 years ago, like 2021 or so. I loved that anthology series. I thought that was really good. So I'm really interested in Tomorrow and I because of that. Will it be exactly the same? Absolutely not. Probably not. I don't know. But it's still sci-fi. It's still an anthology series. I am curious about the stories we'll get. And given the fact that it's Thai, I'm sure it will be unique to that culture and the ideas in Thailand, which I think will make it stand out. I'm happy that it's short, that it's only 4 episodes, so at least I might be able to finish it in December. The trailer and the poster look so good. It looks high quality, high production value. It looks It kind of reminds me of Black Mirror a little bit when you watch the trailer, depending on the story. It gives me Black Mirror vibes, which I think might be just because of the sci-fi theme type of thing, but it's like one of those like sci-fi things where you think it probably is going to go in one direction and then will go in a different direction, and the stories always take a turn, and the stories always kind of have a menacing vibe about them, maybe. That's what I'm getting about Tomorrow and I from its trailer. So we'll see. We'll see what I think about this. We'll see when I click play on this. We'll see how this goes. That was Tomorrow and I, a Thai drama that's going to premiere on December 4th on Netflix. Next up, we have another Chinese drama that actually has a premiere date. I think this was also recently announced. I could be wrong, but this drama I've actually had my eye on for a while. I think I might have talked about this in earlier podcast episodes. It is Blossom. It is supposed to air on Tencent and iQIYI, and it premieres December 6th. Yes, we're getting another Chinese drama with Blossom in the title, and we will not be done after this one, I will tell you that. I'm happy to see this one has a premiere date because, again, I've had my eye on it for a while. First reason that I am looking forward to this drama is the trailers look beautiful. Like, the ones I've seen really caught my eye and really stood out to me. I really, really want to watch this drama. Second, and I know I've mentioned this when I talked about Blossom earlier, I like Lee Yoon-roo. I hope that's how I pronounce his name. Lee Yoon-roo, R-U-I, a lot. I've seen some of his supporting roles, and this is one of his first lead roles he's ever gotten. So I'm glad to see him finally getting some lead roles. I think he's a good actor. I'm excited to see what he does with this role. Also, I like Zoe Meng, who's the female lead. I have not seen as many of her dramas as I have his, so I have more an opinion of him. But of the few dramas I've seen of hers, I haven't disliked her. So I'm curious about their pairing. They both look fantastic in the trailers and posters as well. Another reason why I'm looking forward to Blossom is the synopsis is giving me things that I like. It's saying things I like. It sounds like it has some tropes that I love in dramas. For example, sounds like from the synopsis that this could be like a contract marriage or a marriage of convenience, and then the leads fall in love later. I always like that trope when I watch romance dramas, especially in historical Chinese dramas. That's a plus for me. Also, it seems like there's a little mystery and investigation in this story as well. Plus that it's also a historical Chinese drama. I love a good mystery investigation in historical Chinese dramas. So that's also a plus for this drama. Another reason I'm excited for this drama is I feel like I have not watched enough Chinese dramas this year. Which is why I like the variety I'm getting in December in general, because I feel like I've watched a lot of Korean dramas in 2024, which is normal for me because I watch a lot of airing Korean dramas. I'm hoping I will change that in 2025, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I will be talking about what I plan to do in 2025 at a later date in another podcast episode. Yeah, so the fact I get to add more Chinese dramas to my list to watch, whether to start it when it airs or start it eventually, I'm always down for that. I'm always excited when I get a premiere date for these. Excuse me while I deal with my cat. I'm recording something right now. Can you wait for like 20 minutes maybe? Then you can sit on my lap all you want. Please? I know you have not been with me for like 10 days. I know that. I know you miss me, but you can't be on me while I record because there's not enough room. Okay, I'm back. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more dramas to talk about. All right, so the last drama I'm going to talk about that actually has a premiere date in December is Squid Game Season 2. This will air on Netflix and it premieres December 26th. I think this is a pretty obvious one. I think a lot of people are excited for this. I also think a lot of people have low expectations for this because the Netflix Season 2s, Season 3s have not been good, as I've seen opinions on the social media accounts of other people say. I personally also have very low expectations for season 2, so I won't be disappointed because I enjoyed season 1. So I'm hoping to enjoy season 2, but I don't want to have too high of expectations and then be disappointed. So I think it's quite obvious why I'm excited for this and why a lot of people are excited for this. I am curious what season 2 will do, though, because we know we're getting a season 3 in 2025. I'm assuming there's going to be another cliffhanger. I don't know. I'm excited for the new additions to the cast. I'm wondering if they'll continue with the main person and he'll have to do a season 3. We'll have to see. I'm hoping I can watch this one right away because it is premiering the day after Christmas. And I already know I'm going to be obviously celebrating Christmas with my family. Hopefully I am not spoiled too much on this. We'll have to see. I'm hoping it is a bigger scale and higher stakes. I'm excited to see some of the character stories continue that weren't concluded in season 1, like Wee Ha Jun's character. And I'm interested to see how they're going to roll season 2 into season 3, because I know the writer. Is it the writer who said this? I think he's only the writer, maybe the writer and director, but I know he said like season 3 is the last, like he's not doing anything more. I'm interested in this. I'm keeping low expectations just because season 2s and season 3s have not really panned out as people have hoped. We'll see. We'll see. I wish this was premiered like on the 28th versus the 26th, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so that is the last of the dramas I'm going to talk about that have confirmed December premieres. The next 3 dramas are rumored for December, but we'll see if we actually get them or not. There's one I really, really want, and I really hope we get it, but I also wouldn't be mad if they pushed it to January just because I know I don't have the time to watch it. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Love Song in Winter. This is a Chinese drama. It's supposedly coming out on iQIYI. It's rumored for sometime in December. There are more, by the way, before I talk about Love Song, there are more Chinese dramas rumored in December. I'm just talking about the ones I'm interested in. There's like 6 or 7 that are rumored for December. Some I have no interest in watching. Others I do. I know there's probably going to be some that like haven't even been mentioned and will pop up because C-Drama Land kind of just throws things out the last 2 months of the year. We'll see what happens. But the 3 I'm going to talk about is ones I'm actually interested in. So this C-drama wasn't really on my radar at first until I read the synopsis, which I had not seen previously. The only thing I'd seen from Love Song in Winter is a concept trailer, like a teaser, and it was heavily showing romance. So I was like, okay, I like the cast, but nothing really intrigued me because it was a romance, right? Well, I read the synopsis and it's like, it mentions like you have a guy that is supposed to be dead, return and show up after 9 years. And then you have this cop that is brought in to investigate this with this female lead and their ex-lover. It might be a triangle, like a love triangle, like who knows? I was like, okay, a guy returning from the dead, and then you have mystery and thriller as a genre tag on MDL. Like, what is this? I thought this was just like a winter romance. So that intrigued me, which is why it's on this list. I did not know this drama had any concept of a mystery at all. I did know the male lead was supposed to be a cop, so that should have given me a sign, but the teasers did not show any type of mystery whatsoever. Now I'm a little skeptical because the trailer was full-blown romance, did not show mystery at all, and yet the synopsis, all of it is mystery. So I'm wondering if the synopsis is wrong, or if it's just going to be all romance and little mystery, or if it's just going to be like a good mix of both. We'll have to see. If this doesn't premiere in December, I think I'll still check it out though, because I'm still going to be curious about it, but it would be a good drama to watch in December because it does have winter in its name and it is cold outside where I live in December. We'll see. We'll see if it materializes in December. But that is Love Song in Winter. It's supposed to be on iQIYI when it premieres. The next one I'm going to talk about is one I've mentioned before also rumored to premiere in December. We'll have to wait and see if it actually does. It is a Chinese drama. It's called The Blossoming Love. As I said, we now have another drama that has Blossom in it. I think we're still getting some in 2025. This is another C drama that I've mentioned a lot. They released new posters in the Yoku event. I mean, I've been following this drama since it was announced. I am honestly kind of surprised that The Blossoming Love is rumored to come out by the end of the year. It can. It has it has passed everything. It has passed censorship and got its license and everything. I just had the expectation that Yoku was going to wait to release this until 2025. We'll see if that happens. Again, I've already talked about this drama before, so I'm not going to talk about too much about it. It's a shancha. Sun Zhenyi plays a demon. Vin Zhang plays a good guy, but also turns into a bad guy given what the trailer has shown at the same time. It's many lifetime type of thing. Vin Zhang and Sung Zhenyi, I am curious about this pairing because I love Sung Zhenyi. Sung Zhenyi is why I'm excited for this drama. I like Vin Zhang. I love Sun Zhenyi from Till the End of the Moon, so I will watch her in anything. I love that she's playing like a demon character again because she did that so well until the End of the Moon. So I'm curious about this pairing. Again, it's Shansha, so I'm always excited for those. I also like some of the supporting cast in this drama, so that's always a plus. We'll just have to wait and see if this actually starts to air in December or if it's pushed to 2025. We'll just have to wait and see. Last, but certainly not least, I saved the best for last. Under the Skin Season 2. Chinese drama supposed to air on iQIYI and Tencent is also rumored for December 2024. I need this drama like yesterday. I loved Season 1. I'm also really surprised that this is rumored to air by the end of the 2024, but people have been talking about it airing before 2024 is done for like the last 2 or 3 months. So at the same time, I'm not really surprised, but I don't know. Again, I kind of figured iQIYI would save this for 2025, but who knows? I have no idea. We do know that C-Drama Land kind of throws out a lot of dramas in the last couple months of the year, so we might actually have this premiere in December. I know a lot of other people would be happy to see this air this month, myself included. Season 1 was really good. So I would love to revisit the team and the story in Season 2. If you have not watched this crime drama, please do. Please go and watch Season 1. It's really good. It's really unique in my opinion. I know I've mentioned this before. I am a little weary about Season 2 because it is not written or directed by the same team as Season 1, and Season 1 was really good. So I'm hoping Season 2 can kind of keep up with that momentum and keep up with the quality. We'll just have to wait and see. Fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed. Again, we'll just have to wait and see if it actually comes out in December or they do push it back. There's always so many rumors of how many Chinese dramas are coming out. I think there's like 8 or 9 rumored for December, but that is the 3 I'm interested in. Overall, though, I am really behind on dramas due to how busy I was in November, so I don't know how many of these dramas in December I'll be starting. As I said earlier, I want to clear off my current watch list as much as possible before 2025 starts, so I might do that first and then backfill with airing dramas and other dramas so I can at least feel better about my current watch list, because I know there's some dramas on there that I should have finished in November, let alone maybe even October at this point. And I already have put out a list of dramas I sort of want to finish before the year is out, especially season 2s of things where I watched season 1s in 2024 and I have yet to watch the season 2s I meant to watch. So, I don't know. Zoe, I'm trying to record something. Can you not meow every 5 seconds for the next 5 minutes, please? And then you can meow all you want. I'm almost done. And as I was saying, though, I don't want to enter 2025 with a million dramas on my current watch list. So we'll have to see how this works out. I do plan to complete more than one drama in December, though. If I don't, please yell at me. Please. I need to get my butt in gear. It also depends on how busy I get in December because again, there's Christmas and New Year's and a lot of stuff. And I also have dramas I wanted to watch that came out in 2024 that I never got around to watching, like Flex Cop, for example. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Either way, I'll be watching dramas. I'll be talking about dramas. I'll be making podcast episodes, both within my own as well as guesting on other podcasts. But that being said, that is what I have watched in November and completed in November and what I'm excited for in December. That is my November 2024 wrap-up episode. I know this was a shorter episode. I know this kind of was a fast episode. It will be better in December, I swear. I swear it will be better. I still hope you enjoyed this one. Please let me know what you're excited for and completed. Geez, I can't talk. Please let me know what dramas you completed in November of 2024 and what dramas you are excited for in December, or what you plan on watching in December. Or maybe tell me what your plans on dramas you plan to finish before the year is done. We have 1 month left, and then we're on to the new year and a whole new set of dramas. But thank you for listening. I hope you still enjoyed it. I know this was a lot shorter than normal. Thank you for listening. Bye. If you want to continue the conversations about dramas that were started in this episode, you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter under the username No Sleep for Dramas. That is No Sleep, the number 4, Dramas, just like in the title of the podcast. This podcast is also an expansion of my blog, so you can visit my blog at www.nosleep4dramas.com, the number 4 dramas.com, and find multiple years of blog posts already available at your fingertips. All links are in the description of this episode. This has been an episode of the No Sleep for Dramas podcast, and I am your host, Caitlin. I will see you here next time, and I hope you get no sleep chasing the next episode just like me. Good night.